Woo, it's tool time. No, it's Confident Home Solutions, licensed general contractor, builder remodeler in North Carolina. I want to talk about tools. Love tools. We're tool junkies. Nah, we do enjoy tools. We went to Thrasher's Reunion, Denton, North Carolina. And when we were down there, we saw this company right here. Bad Dog had a company or a booth set up with all this stuff. I'm going to do the drill bits in another video, but he was just unmerciful on these things. And I was like, anybody that's treating those and saying that they're warranted for life and how much we were seeing the drill bits bend back and forth, is like, I got to own a set of them. But these Forstner bits, I'm just going to call them a Forstner bit. These are almost like a machinist Forstner bit. They are built way different. What do we use Forstner bits for? We recess. Now, I just grabbed these because this is something that we would recess. Let me drill it through. Let me drill a hole through. Now, of course, these are not drill bits, but I'm going to treat it like a drill bit. See all this? Check this out. This is us playing with these, because, I mean, what was so cool about this is we use Forstner bits to build quite a bit. Yep. I'm doing something with the Forstner bit, with these what do they call them? Rover bits. They're called Rover bits. Okay.
I've heard that.
No. This is something like we would use it for. Let's try this. However, I'm not doing it the way we would normally do it, because this is how I'd normally do it. I would go down like this. You know what? Let me show you exactly how I would do this. I would go down a little ways, then I would switch. Because you have to start with your big one first. Well, I'm not doing a very good example of this, am I? Alright, so you see that fits right down in there? Let's say we need something flush. Let's say we were mounting this. I don't have the Torx out here for this. Actually, this happens quite often to where we'll put these like timber locks in. I didn't put that in there, correct? But we can't have it proud, so we need to recess it a little bit. This is what we would use these for. Mm-hmm. Perfect example. We hate 5/8 galvanized bolts sticking out. We always recess them, especially on our corner post of our fence post. Okay, so I already showed you one thing. I showed you how we would recess them. We watched this guy. He says they really like to market them towards electricians, plumbers, what have you. Pick their size, and the guy was really good at it. He'd come in here like so, and then he just... Now, you saw what I did. I just went down and I just reared over. You can't do that with a normal Forstner bit. These Rover bits, I actually know the name now, they are awesome. So this is going to take care of most of our 4-inch screws. Anytime we got to sink them down, we sink 4-inch screws all the time. These right here, the 3 and 6-inch, we use these. What are these made by? They're Simpson, but what are they called?
Timber screw.
Okay, we use a ton of them.
SDWS timber screw.
Yeah, we use a bunch of them right there.
We're going to make a video about that.
Yeah, just them right there.
Yep.
What they can be used for and whatnot. So these have we have the full set of Forstner bits on the van, but this is the selling point to these. When I told the guy what we're using them for, he immediately said, "You're worried about hitting nails and screws, aren't you?" I says, "Yes," because I says, "You touch a Forstner bit with I don't care what brand it is out there. If you touch it with a screw, it's done." Well, he said, "Ours too." He said, "It messes the end up." But he says, "We don't care." He says, "Send it back." He says, "We send you a new one." I says, "How many?" "We like 2, 3. He says, "We don't care." He says, "You know," he said, "I would think you'd learn to not keep hitting them." But he says, "If you want to hit 100 in a row and keep sending them back, if you want to hit 1,000 in a row, keep sending back." He says, "We'll keep warranting them." He said they will last. They'll chew right through screws, but I'm sorry, they will chew right through nails. But he said screws they can't handle. What else am I missing on these things beside them being stupid sharp? They don't walk.
Really durable.
One thing I've noticed is compared to a Forstner bit, when you put this down, a Forstner bit sometimes will walk on you. Mm-hmm. These don't. Look, I can immediately start going on the side. And here's another thing. Let's say I need to just sink this on an angle. That's another reason why we'd use these. I'm just putting this in backwards, but I would recess it like that. All right, so what's my takeaway of the Rover Bits? I don't think this is a homeowner, for lack of better words, Forstner bit. I think they're too expensive. Do you remember what we paid for this 8-bit set?
Mm-hmm.
I need to try to find my invoice and see what we paid for them. Now, we got a show discount. They say if you go Bad Dog, you know, have I said who they're from? Bad Dog. It's a company out of Massachusetts,
yeah,
American made.
Showed it in the beginning.
So that's pretty cool that it's an American made product, and the guy was unmerciful to these tools when he was at the show. I've never seen anybody rail on tools as hard as he was. And he's like, you break them, you send them in, we'll replace them. The thing is, though, I don't know what we could do worse than he was doing.
Mm-mm.
Going from steel to concrete to this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The only thing I didn't see him do is run these into a screw. That's about the only thing I didn't see. And then he said, well, he says, if you do, we'll send you a new one. Bad Dog. I think for a professional contractor, plumber, electrician, I think you guys probably need a set of these on your truck or van. So next video we're going to be talking about these, and these definitely are something that automotive and your DIY or whatever should have. So I think we're done. See ya.